Hi everyone, I'm Jesse Martin from Kaizen Institute North America's webinar team. If you've gotten an email from me in the past few days or have been interacting with our webinars at all, we've probably had some direct contact, and I just wanted to take a few minutes of your time just to let you know that we really appreciate all the patience and gratitude that's been coming our way as we're learning and building a new process. And the most importantly is I want to show you that your feedback and suggestions are not falling on deaf ears at all. All of us here at Kaizen want nothing but the best experience for each of you. And so I wanted to walk you through some of the improvements that we've been making as we're transforming kind of the way that we're delivering these webinars. Like many of you, our business model's changed in the last 30 days in many ways that we never thought it would. And to make matters a little more complicated, our team is obviously remote, working out of our homes and not in our typical office settings. So, you know, each of us really have been on a kind of a learning journey with this, figuring out the best delivery methods, whether it was through a Microsoft Team meeting or whether it was on our live platforms, and then learning things like how to best calendar those, the registration process, the delivery, the PDFs and certificates. And so, you know, a lot of the improvements we've been making are happening in a rotation of even as quick as every 12 hours. And I know some of the folks that have provided some feedback, we've spoken one-on-one. So just really quickly, I wanted to show you kind of what it looks like in here, right? So absolutely every single suggestion or problem that we encounter is coming through, and we're systematically working this out by assigning it into an Ishikawa and trying to understand if it's an issue with our measurement, if it's an issue with the materials like delivery of the PDFs, if it's a personnel issue on our side, like maybe we didn't have enough people available on the call from our end to be really prompt with responses. Then I look into things like environmental issues, connectivity issues, as well as methods, how we're delivering things, and then obviously machine-wise, you know, things that could be on our side, the quality of the webcams, videos, you know, cutting in and out, anything like that. Every sort of issue that we have goes back here on the Ishikawa to be addressed, and then anytime we get feedback directly or indirectly from you all, we put it up here and I start to work through it in preparation for our webinars. So we went from, at the beginning of the year, we offered 0 webinars, and on April 15th, or a little before, we did 1 a week. We did that for 2 weeks and have increased our scale to twice a week, while kind of systematically making improvements to both the material and the delivery and the registration. And then the other thing that works is sometimes it helps me a little bit to kind of have a 5 why that I work through over here. But most importantly, I want to show you the results of that. One is we're now offering and working through a streamlined registration process that should be much easier for you to access and get signed in as far as any of the issues with the links that we had the past couple days. And then the second part, most importantly, are 2 things that we've done to make sure that you have delivery of the materials after the webinar, if you'd like to follow up. So the first is that on YouTube, we now have the North America, Kaizen Institute North America, which you can search that. Kaizen Institute North America has all of our videos on it, and you're able to access it there. It's a public site. And then most importantly, and the part that I'm really excited about is effective about 15 minutes ago, I launched and opened up a group on LinkedIn. And so we're going to do 2 things on there. We're going to make sure that you have an archive of the webinars on there, which of course that's feeding in from YouTube. But the most important part is that it will also have the PDFs on here in full resolution, so that you can go back and review this as things go in the future. The last piece of that is that it's also going to be a community that if you have questions or want to pose a problem and see if we can help you out, connect you with our resources around the world, with our team. It's going to kind of build and be a forum over time, and hopefully reduce the amount of emails that we have going back and forth. Right, we want to be respectful of everybody's time and inbox. So I know that was a ton of information, and I don't want to have a video that's too long, but we really appreciate the hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of people that we have had joining these calls and these webinars. We're so proud to be doing this for you, and we hope that everybody's doing great. We know everything is going to get back to normal, or the new normal, at some point in the near future. And we just wanted to say thank you. Thank you for helping us kind of transform what we're doing. Thank you for being part of our journey. And please let us know if there's anything that we can do to assist you. Reach out to us. Keep sending the emails, and please join our group on LinkedIn, and we'll keep you up to date with everything that we have going on. Until we talk next time, hopefully with good feedback and not an IT issue. I'm Jesse, and thanks again for everything.